ain't the same, babe. Everybody don't snap back like that after they have kids. Girl. Hey, y'all. I'm here with another one. Am I the a-hole for kicking my mother-in-law out after she commented on my baby weight? I'm not sure if my decision here was the correct one or if I was blinded by my postpartum rage. Please let me know. Oh, girl, you know we will. Okay, I, 27, female, just gave birth to my first baby, a little boy, 3.5 weeks ago. My husband, 28, male, and I have been together for 8 years. We met in college and married 4 years ago. Congratulations on y'all first bundle of joy. So that being said, I really do love my mother-in-law, which I feel is not so common. It's not, girl. It's not. Okay, my own mother unfortunately passed away my senior year of high school, and to this day, I still cry and think about her. My condolences. Okay, my mother-in-law quickly filled her role, or at least as much as someone could. I know that if my mom were here, they would get along so well, and I know that my mom is so happy I found someone as great as her to be my mother-in-law. So anyway, back to my baby. I had an unplanned C-section due to some complications I had during the labor process. Me and my son are totally 100% fine now, but it was scary during. I can't imagine. Recovery has been very hard and painful, especially because I felt very unprepared, not having expected to having a C-section. However, my husband has been amazing during the whole process, and my mother-in-law comes often to help. So yesterday, I was sitting in my chair breastfeeding when my mother-in-law comes in to chat to sit while my husband took a work call. We were talking about normal stuff. When I'm going back to work, how am I? And when I'm going to take his cute little pictures and send out LOL. I stood up once my son finished, and I guess my skirt rolled up a bit, and my mother-in-law goes, "Oh, wow, did you get some stretch marks?" Talking about from pregnancy. Honestly, this didn't bother me because I had emphasized how much I was trying to avoid them, and we talked about it a few times. I was like, "Oh yeah, they popped up at the end." I pulled down the band of my leggings to show her. She saw my little C-section belly flap and baby weight still. She looked at my tummy, looked at my face, and says, "Oh honey, have you been doing your exercises?" Because I'm looking to see when she had her baby. I'm looking to see when she gave, I think it was 3 weeks ago. 3.5 weeks ago. 3.5 weeks. I was like, "Oh my God, that's so rude," and just tried to laugh it off. But she was dead serious and told me, "Oh, darling, I'm not trying to be rude at all. I just want you to be healthy. You had an amazing figure. I don't want you to lose it." Am I married to you or your son? I was like, "Okay, well, I'm not that worried about it right now." She just gave me a "Are you sure?" look. I honestly never thought my mother-in-law would say this to me. She then goes on to basically insinuate that my husband, her son, originally only pursued me because of my figure that he saw. I was a college cheerleader, and that I needed to get back to it. Mother-in-law, are you still the same size and weight and have the same figure that you had before you had your kids? I'll wait. Are you? Because if you are, I mean, that's good, but everybody ain't the same, baby. Everybody don't snap back like that after they have kids. Girl. So she's the type of person that judges people on their, I guess, appearance and their status. She's one of those type, I guess. That's what it's given. Because you run about 3.5 weeks. I just had your grandchild. You talk about you run about my health. What about my mental health matters too? And for you to say something to a person that just gave a child, and I'm quite sure her emotional state is still high. You run about fit. I'm fine. I'm moving around, breastfeeding. But what about my mental health? Why would you say something like that? 3 weeks? I was so offended, and I couldn't help the tears that see. Then I see you run about her figure. You ain't run about baby girl mental health. I was so offended. I couldn't help the tears that welled up in my eyes. Obviously, I know that my body is different, but I'm trying to be kind with myself, and that did not help at all. I can see if it was 3 years, but she just had this baby 3 weeks ago. I ended up just asking her to leave. She asked me if I was serious, and I said, "Yes, I'm going to cry, and I don't want you in front of me." She stormed out. My husband heard the door slam. It was like, "What the hell just happened?" I told him, and he was so apologetic and felt horrible. He promised me that he only didn't pursue me for my body, and also that my body isn't what we are married because of. He made me feel a lot better and told me that as long as I am healing, I am healthy, which is what my doctor always says. My mother-in-law hasn't talked to us in 2 days now. She's waiting for an apology. I don't want to give her one. Am I the a-hole? No, you are not the a-hole. Your mother-in-law was definitely out of line, and I'm glad your husband didn't get upset with you for asking her to leave, and that he assured you it wasn't because of your body why you all are married. But no, she's not the a-hole. I can read a comment. Not the a-hole, but your mother-in-law is. You're not even allowed to exercise until 6 weeks after a C-section. I had one. So what is she talking about? Be kind to yourself, and it sounds like your husband has your back. Congratulations on your little boy. I totally agree. Yeah, that is definitely the mother-in-law because, like I said, I can say if it's been 3 years, it's been 3.5 weeks. You can't even lift certain stuff up after you have a C-section. You can't move a certain way. You can't do anything strenuous. You don't want your stitches to, pop. I think that's what it's called. Like I said, but I've, been around people that have had C-sections, and it's not, baby. You can barely walk. I know, somebody came to stay by my grandmother because they had to go upstairs and they couldn't walk up their stairs because of a C-section. So yeah, she was way out of line. And you continue to care for yourself and for your baby boy. And yeah, F her. That's how I feel about it. F her. If she want an apology, tell her, I'm going to stop right there.